Good morning, Year 6. I hope you're all safe and well and that you had a great day yesterday with all of that learning that I set you. We've got another very busy day today as well. So here's what I've got in store for you. Okay, so in maths today, we're carrying on looking at position and direction, okay? So I hope you managed to get a grip of how you find coordinates. Can you remember what we said? Along the corridor, up the stairs, okay? And today, instead of one quadrant, we looked yesterday at the first quadrant, didn't we? Today, we are going to look at the four quadrants now. I've put the camera a bit further away today because I thought actually you might be able to see the picture clearly. So I hope you can. We're looking at four quadrants. So if I fold this over already, you can see the difference from yesterday, can't you? Can you remember yesterday we only had, let me get my finger right, we only had that one quadrant, didn't we? But look what we've got today. We have got four different quadrants that we are using. All right, started mentioning that yesterday, but we've got four different quadrants. So if you have a look, okay, the first quadrant is exactly the same. You've got the x-axis and the y-axis, which is really always labelled. And then you've got a y-axis down here. So let's talk a little bit about the layout of these four quadrants, okay? So they are labelled, like we said, on the edge of where the line is, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up to the y-axis, okay? And then on the x-axis here, we are going, okay, to the right. We are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, x-axis. That's what we know, okay? So we're all aware of that. So those are positive numbers because what we're going to do now is we're going to look at negative numbers. So as you are facing it, when you go to the left on the x-axis, we start going into negative numbers. So here we have got -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. And we have got going down on the y-axis, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, so we are going into minus numbers, all right? So across to the right is 1 to 5, and up on the y-axis is 1 to 5. And then when you are going to the left or you are going down, they are negative numbers, okay? Now, yesterday I taught you about going along the corridor and up the stairs. I hope that's really firmly in your brains now. Now, when you are reading coordinates on going to negative numbers, it's exactly the same, but what I'm going to say instead is along the corridor, down the stairs, okay? So instead of up the stairs, we're going down the stairs, all right? Along, but we always go along that corridor first. So what you're doing in today's activity is you are going to plot these, not plot them, you are going to find those coordinates. So they're all labelled on here, okay? And you are going to write down what the coordinates again. So again, really carefully, please, make sure that you read those coordinates. You look at the line, you can use a ruler to help you. Take your time and you go along the corridor, up the stairs, or if it's a negative number, along the corridor, down the stairs. Okay, Year 6, so really take your time with that. Now, again, this is a recap from yesterday, okay? But here we've got two quadrants, okay? And you've got to write down the coordinates of each vertex. Can you remember we talked about a vertex yesterday, or vertices if it was plural? So a vertex is the corner of this square. And I'm also going to call this square something else. I'm going to call it a quadrilateral. Why am I calling it a quadrilateral? I can hear you shouting at me. You all know, don't you? It's a four-sided shape, okay? And what you'll find in the next question, they're talking about a quadrilateral, which is what I said, all right? So a quadrilateral is a four-sided shape. So, as always, look at that video on the White Rose Hub, okay, and follow that carefully, and then listen to me or go back over it if you want to, all right, and really take your time. Don't speed through this, okay? And remember, along the corridor, up the stairs, or with those negative numbers, along the corridor, down the stairs. Now listen, if you are finding this difficult, do not worry. I want you to do your best and have a go, but if you don't understand it, I know that you didn't do this last year as well, okay? So we will be going back over this in school, so please do not worry. I just want you to do your best, and you always do, because you are superstars. All right then, Year 6. So best of luck with that, and just do your best. Okay then, so what are we doing in English? Well, I hope that you had lots of fun looking at those sentences yesterday and adding more detail into them. Today we are doing activity 11, okay, and that is on page 15. Oh, this is a fantastic activity, and I know that you're going to do brilliantly at it because I saw what some of you wrote last week and it was sensational. It's a poem, okay? Now, we are looking at a poem which has got a repeating phrase. You know all about that because we learnt about it last week, didn't we? Okay, so it's going to have, you're going to write one with a repeating phrase from one of your ideas, okay? So that's absolute brilliant, okay? So now you're going to choose, okay, 3 different themes like on the example, okay? So you're going to choose that theme and then you are going to repeat it. So let's have a look at this example here, okay? I got lost in the castle of curses and never came out. Oh my goodness. I got lost in the maze of confusion as, continue, okay? I got lost in the land of dreams where, okay? I got lost in the field of fear because. Can you see where that repetition is at the beginning? But then after that, okay, you have got the different places, okay, that are linked with the theme. Yeah, we've been doing about this, so it's going to be brilliant for you. So you have that repetition, okay. Now it can be, if we look at the second one, in the castle of dreams there are. In the castle of dreams you will. In the castle of dreams no one. In the castle of dreams I. So you could be repeating that abstract noun and that place and expanding on that. You can decide whatever you want to do, but I want there to be 3 different themes, okay, whatever you want it to be. And I want you to do 4 lines in each verse, okay? If you want to do more, I won't complain. I will love that too. But this is the pattern that I would like you to follow, and this is the example that I would like you to follow. So you can use very similar to that or completely different. It is completely up to you. All right, I really can't wait to see what you do for that. Brilliant, so exciting, Year 6. Okay, now this afternoon, so that's this morning's lessons. This afternoon we're going to do some wonderful work in PSHE. And Year 6, it's going to be about our thoughts and our feelings, okay? And we are going to think about the thoughts and the feelings that we have and how we communicate them to the people around us. So there's a lovely lesson presentation about our thoughts and feelings, and there's some activities that I'd like you to do on there, thinking really about how we communicate our thoughts and feelings. I know you're going to be brilliant at that because you're all brilliant communicators, okay? And I know that you're very thoughtful and that you are able to take on board all of these different concepts and use them in your everyday life. So that's brilliant, Year 6. And there's also some extra support that if you ever have strong feelings and what you can do with those and how you can get help with those as well. So have a look at that PSHE lesson, have a look at the activities, and I hope that you enjoy those as well. So, Year 6, Do your best, like I always ask. Don't worry if you can't get everything done, just do whatever you can. Okay, I'm really proud of everything that you're doing. Okay, and you know where I am. If you need me, send me an email if there's anything I can do to help you. All right, but otherwise, I'll look forward to hearing from you and seeing your fantastic work, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Lots of love. Bye bye.